What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Lector, and today we got another figure to be added into this chart wave here, and this is Marvel's Fang. So in today's video, what we're going to do is of course check out the figure, go through the articulation, do some comparisons, and of course give you my thoughts and my opinions on it. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so we can start off here with the packaging, and this is one of the last few windowless packaging that we are in. Hopefully we're going to get a better window packaging in the future. And as we can see from the side here, we have the whole wave, and the number 2 comes with the head and also the extra piece here for the BAF pieces and the EE, and we do have the product image on the back with some hints of what we're going to expect in terms of accessories. We have the artwork on the side, logo on the top, and now let's just unbox this bad boy up. Alright, so here is Fang right off the box, and to be honest, I'm not very familiar with this character. I do like the X-Men, but when it comes to all these Shi'ar characters and all that, I'm not very familiar with it, so I'm not gonna lie that I am, but I just know that he's part of the whole Shi'ar kind of Kree stuff. So yeah, we just look at this figure as it is, because maybe some of you guys are gonna be like me, who just gonna get the figure because of the wave or because you are into a lot of X-Men or whatsoever. So yes, looking at this figure, first thing you're gonna notice is that head sculpt, which looks really amazing over here. And yeah, I think the body on this is probably the Bucky cap or something like that. It's not a very new updated body, but I do like it. But yeah, I know most people who have read the comics and know a little bit more about him would say that he is very tall for a figure. He should have been a little bit shorter, more towards, I think, the Wolverine size on this. And yeah, this is still a solid figure, I would say, as a person who doesn't know him too much. And you're gonna notice that again, the face sculpt on this looks super amazing amount of details. Look at that hair, the ears as well, flowing on the back, looking really nice. And the teeth, look at that teeth coming out, really nice. And I'm gonna talk about accessories here, which isn't a lot. So other than the BAF pieces that we have here with chart, and we have the Kree as well, we only have an extra pair of hands, which is the closed fisted hands. So that's really not much in terms of accessories this whole wave. And if you notice, most of the recent Marvel Legends figures, when it comes to accessories, it's just very plain Joe. So yeah, you're just gonna look at this figure and see if it's actually worth the price of like the $25 mark. So we have the neck piece here, the chain on him and necklace, and I do like it as flowing around, so maybe you can put it onto like your Sabretooth or some other figure. And I gotta say, it looks really nice. The bottom one as well does act as your belt here, and the arms as well, and nicely all snug tug on his arms, forearms there, and also on his legs. So pretty good amount of details, I would say. And the suit on him, I gotta admit that it looks all right. Oh, okay, it's all pinned to the back, so you can actually pin it so it doesn't move around too much. That's one thing you might want to think about. So yes, like I mentioned, this suit does look like he's wearing a spandex suit on him, which I think is pretty interesting, pretty cool, I would say. It does give out that vibe in terms of the colors and how it reflects in terms of the lighting. And the boots on the bottom, nothing much here, very plain old boots. And now let's just move on to articulation. So in terms of the head movement, not too bad. It can hit all the way up because it does use a disc movement over inside. And in terms of downward movement, you can go down this much, which isn't too much because of his beard. You can of course rotate it and kind of swivel there, give you some head tilting motion, and of course you can twist it 360 degrees. Arms goes out this much, which is really nice, 90 degrees over here. Of course, you can rotate it as much as you want. You do have your bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows here, which goes back all the way this much here, which is really amazing. And of course, if you go on to the hands here, you have your nice rotation, wrist rotation, and swivel on top. Going to the crunch forward here, you nice crunch forward here, and nice crunch backwards here, and you have your waist rotation. You just had to move the belt a little bit away. And going on to the legs, it moves out this much only, which isn't too bad. Legs goes out this much, about 90 degree mark. And yes, it is pinless jointed knees here, double jointed knees, which goes back about this much, which is still pretty decent. Let me see if you have any calf rotation, and yes, you do have nice calf rotation here, and beautiful ankle pivots as well. Nice rotation and not too tight, unlike my Cyclops figure. So measuring out this figure, it does stand in at about the 6.5-inch mark. And here he is next to another figure that I've already reviewed so far on this channel, and that is of course the astonishing Cyclops. And you can see that it is a little bit shorter compared to Fang, but it's definitely bulkier. And now let's move on to another comparisons here. And here he is next to the brown suit Wolverine, and as you can see, that is where he kind of got his inspiration to get into his brown suit, which I think looks really amazing. But it is said that the body proportions are way off on this, so you can't really put the head on this newer body, which would have been really cool, but we're not gonna get that, and we probably won't get it in the future anyway, because like I mentioned, of the body differences in size here. And here he is next to the Gladiator figure here, which I kind of got it recently, and I absolutely do love this figure a lot. I think it's really nice. And just for some comparisons, I have the Sabretooth figure here from the Controller, or is it a Bone Breaker, and we're gonna do a head swap here to see if this kind of suits into it. And not too bad, I would say. I mean, you guys have a look on this while I fix the Fang figure on the other body, and I would say not too bad. The head definitely is bigger than the body on each of this, so this one definitely looks smaller, but not too bad, I would say. So in case you guys want to kit bash, you can do so with two of these figures. Okay, so that is it with the Fang figure, and for a rating, I think I'm gonna give this a nice solid probably 6.5 out of 10. I mean, there is a lack of accessories, the accuracy is a little bit off, even for me who is not very familiar with this character, but it is still a very nice figure. You have your new pinless joints, you have a beautiful head sculpt over here, so I think a 6.5 is pretty fair for this figure. And of course, just let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this figure, and of course what you guys think about this wave so far. If you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future, and also follow me on my Instagram at the Humble Lecter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.